The climate in the country today, where everybody is trying to sort of grab attention by doing wacky things. Here's somebody who says, let's not lose sight of the primary objectives, which is to make a dignified and comfortable environment for people of Calcutta to live in.
Well, this was clearly an effort to create a very distinctive sense of space. And we were clear we wanted to sort of have a development that respected where it was being built, respected what was around it. So in a number of ways, the way the transportation linkages happen to the site, the way the trees are on the site, the way the temples are on the site, we wanted to sort of integrate all that. Spaces between buildings are treated pretty much as residual spaces in most developments, and they're sort of fillers that you kind of put in later. Here, the plan is guided by those open spaces, and the build form has come up with great respect to the way in which the open spaces are intended to behave. We've got 6 extremely celebrated and extremely well-respected people, large firms who are collaborating on this effort. There are charrettes that happen every month. They critique each other's designs, so it's not a parcelized architectural process.
We landed up in Calcutta with these 6 friends of mine, which is very, very important. I don't think I could have worked as well if they weren't friends first.
When you are working with so many friends, the reactions don't always have to be in form of clear-cut words. You can make out from expressions what he's trying to say.
I think we've not had, any major kind of ideological fights in terms of, how the project is moving, because I think each one kind of trusts and respects the other's kind of design intent and stuff like that. But it's primarily do with, how the whole project is coming together.
A place, not just housing or not just place to stay, but a place where there is peace, where there is quietness, and where there is also a joy.
So rather than the whole complex being exclusive, I think the intent is that the whole complex is inclusive.
And therefore, we don't design a building and forget about what happens outside the building. We create the spaces that are between the buildings. The buildings talk to each other. And therefore, these are not isolated objects in small islands in this urban chaos.
If you look at the apartments, what we've tried to do is to create a linear apartment block so that all of them front onto the golf course. All of them get very good cross ventilation. All of them get excellent natural light. Something that is very crucial, we believe, to any housing or any space.
We're creating huge amounts of new lakes that don't exist on the property. So we're going to create a lot of lakes between the buildings. So some of the housing is going to be lakefront housing, some of it is going to be riverfront housing, and some of it is going to be golf front housing. So all the